I'm often asked what separates successful people from unsuccessful people, and what separates high performance people in the way they think from those that aren't. If you haven't listened to Dan Pena's YouTube clip and YouTube channels from the seminars, I'd highly recommend that you do that. There are absolute pieces of gold in here. And I want to include two clips from a recent seminar. The first talks about the questions mentees ask and why they ask them, which is really insightful. And the second is the difference between the thinking of high performance people and those that aren't as high performance. So really important. I'm going to try to blank out the face of the person that asks the question just to protect him a little bit. And but both are very, very good. So I hope that you listen to these. I hope that you take away from them the lessons that they explain.
Anything else about, yes, sir?
We didn't have any government security clearance issues.
What?
Government security clearance issues. Like for example,
No, there aren't any. You're worrying about shit that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
he's not a Malaysian.
No, he's not. A Malaysian will go do business with a fucking devil. You don't need any fucking security. You think you need a security clearance to do business in Malaysia? What are you smoking?
You would need it in US, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, he may. But if to build an energy plant, you don't need any fucking security clearance. I mean, how do you come up with these questions?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
So I can't do business with the US government because
Well, because why?
nationality issue. So I'm just curious to know if you had any such issues. Like
Well, I mean, but the U.S. government is the most restrictive government on the planet, okay? Once you get on the tit, you chew that nipple till it falls off. Literally. Okay? And I know guys that still have pieces of tit in their fucking teeth, you know? How you get teeth? Toothpicks to take the tit out. You're worrying about shit that doesn't happen. You don't need security clearance to do business with Canada either. Canada, I mean, they roll over, they lift their legs, you can fuck them in the ass. I mean, where do you get this shit from these guys? I mean, where do you come up with this shit? Because you're looking for a reason why you can't do it. That's the reason why you come up with all this shit. Oh, well, fuck security, fuck that, I can't go there now. Security clearance. That's like saying the guys in Oklahoma can't come in. Well, guys in Oklahoma shouldn't be able to come into Texas, but that's a whole other story. Okay, but I mean, I can't come into Texas, a different fucking state. I probably need a security clearance to go to Houston or something. None of all that was bullshit. None of that. You will not be precluded from doing business almost anywhere. There are restrictions in Russia, and there's a few restrictions in the Ukraine and China. Sally and I found no problem making money in China, but there is a problem getting it out. Because they want you to leave the money there for infrastructure. But there's no problem making money. There's no problem setting up companies. There's no problem building dream teams. There's no problem finding people that speak English. The upper echelon of the Chinese business pretty much all speak English. Maybe a little broken English, but they speak English. No, they didn't because they didn't ask. They said free founders equity. That's all they know.
So we shouldn't go back then and say, hey,
No, well, why? Why? You tell me why.
because maybe just before the acquisition.
No, you know when you're going to find out? At the first board meeting.
Yeah.
That's when they find out what they're going to get.
Because you don't even know the implication. How are they going to work? So
Because the people that are really, God, you have been around such low performers all your life. You don't get it. They're not worried about the money. Rich people, I mean, they don't worry about that shit like that. They don't worry that they work 30 minutes overtime. They don't worry about taking days off. Only your poor fucking family, grunt cocksuckers that have no money care. Do you think Elon Musk worries about his overtime? Do you think anybody, Guys, I'm just telling you. You're so far off base with these fucking questions, you have no idea. Josh Kim said 95% of all the shit I worried about didn't happen in 3 years. That's including questions. Your questions are based and pivot off your own insecurities. How much am I going to make on this deal? You're thinking. Well, if I give this guy 2 and this guy 3 and this guy 2, that's 2 or 4, 7, that's 7% less that I have. And that's 7% closer to my 50.1%, they're going to cut my head off. That's what your subconscious is telling you.